Welcome to Wordiphile. In this episode, we explore words bequeathed to us by the gods themselves, terms that descended from Olympus and ancient temples to become part of our everyday speech. Each word carries the echo of divine beings who once ruled the heavens and shaped human fate. Word 1. Jovial. From the Latin jovialis, meaning of or pertaining to Jupiter, the king of the Roman gods. In medieval astrology, those born under the influence of the planet Jupiter were believed to be cheerful, optimistic, and good-humored, blessed by the benevolent ruler of the heavens. Jupiter, also called Jove, was the god of sky and thunder, protector of the state and its laws, but above all, a deity associated with abundance and good fortune. When we describe someone as jovial, we unknowingly credit their cheerfulness to the influence of the mightiest of gods. It means cheerful and friendly, good-humored and convivial. The jovial host welcomed each guest with a warm embrace and a ready laugh, ensuring no glass remained empty. Reach for this word when describing someone whose good cheer seems to radiate outward, lifting the spirits of everyone around them. Word 2. Mercurial. From Mercury, the Roman messenger god known for his winged sandals and his speed in traveling between realms. Mercury was the god of commerce, eloquence, travelers, and tricksters, a deity whose nature was quick, clever, and changeable. The planet Mercury, closest to the sun, appears to dart rapidly across the sky, reflecting the god's restless character. In alchemy, mercury was the liquid metal that could not be grasped, shifting and flowing without fixed form. To be mercurial is to embody the god's unpredictable essence, brilliant one moment and elusive the next. It means subject to sudden changes of mood or mind, volatile and unpredictable. Her mercurial temperament made her a challenging collaborator, but a brilliant artist, capable of moods that swung from despair to euphoria within hours. Use this word for personalities or situations that shift rapidly and unpredictably with a quickness that defies anticipation. Word 3. Martial from Mars, the Roman god of war, whose name also graces the fourth planet and the month of March when military campaigns traditionally began. Mars was second only to Jupiter in the Roman pantheon, father of Romulus and Remus, the legendary founders of Rome. Unlike the Greek heirs, whom other gods despised, Mars was honored and revered, a symbol of military power used in service of peace and protection. His priests, the Salii, danced in armor through the streets each spring. When we speak of martial law or martial arts, we invoke the god who made Rome an empire. It means relating to war or military life, warlike and brave. The martial music of drums and trumpets stirred something ancient in the crowd as the veterans marched past. Use martial when describing things connected to warfare, combat training, or military discipline carrying the weight of divine warfare itself. Word 4. Saturnine. From Saturn, the Roman god of agriculture, wealth, and time, identified with the Greek Cronus who devoured his own children. In medieval astrology, Saturn was the most distant visible planet, cold and slow-moving, and those born under its influence were believed to be melancholy, serious, and gloomy. The element lead was associated with Saturn, heavy and dull, contributing to the word's somber connotations. Yet Saturn also ruled the Golden Age, a mythical time of peace and plenty. The Saturnalia festival in December was Rome's most joyous celebration. To be Saturnine is to carry the weight of the distant god, touched by time's slow passage. It means having a gloomy or sullen temperament, dark and brooding. His Saturnine expression rarely changed whether receiving good news or bad, as if some ancient weight pressed upon his spirit. Reach for this word when describing a persistent gloominess that seems almost celestial in its depth. Word 5. Panic from Pan, the Greek god of shepherds, Flocks in wild places, depicted with the horns and legs of a goat. Pan haunted the lonely hills of Arcadia, and travelers who crossed his domain sometimes experienced sudden, groundless terror, a fear that seized them without visible cause. The Greeks called this panikon daima, meaning panic fear, the terror that Pan inspired. When the god was disturbed from his midday sleep, his angry shout could stampede entire herds and armies alike. In the Battle of Marathon, the Athenians credited Pan with sending panic through the Persian ranks. Every inexplicable surge of fear carries the echo of a god's displeasure. It means sudden uncontrollable fear or anxiety, a frenzied rush to act. Panic spread through the crowd when the lights went out, though there was no real danger, only the ancient fear of darkness. Use panic for terror that seems to come from nowhere, overwhelming reason with primal fear. Word 6. Muse. From the Musae, the 9 Greek goddesses who presided over the arts and sciences, daughters of Zeus and the Titaness Mnemosyne, whose name means memory. Each muse governed a different domain: Calliope for epic poetry, Clio for history, Euterpe for music, and 6 sisters more artists and poets invoked the muses before beginning their work, asking for divine inspiration to flow through mortal hands. The word museum originally meant a temple or shrine to the muses, a place where their arts were cultivated. When we speak of someone as our muse, we acknowledge that creativity often feels like a gift from beyond ourselves. It means a source of inspiration, especially for creative artists, to consider thoughtfully. She had been his muse for 30 years, appearing in every painting he created, though she never sat for a formal portrait. Use muse as both noun and verb for the divine spark that ignites creativity or the deep contemplation it requires. Word 7. Nemesis. From Nemesis, the Greek goddess of divine retribution and righteous anger against those who succumb to hubris or arrogance. Her name derives from the Greek nemein, meaning to give what is due. Nemesis ensured that excessive good fortune or pride would be balanced by suffering, maintaining cosmic justice. She was depicted with a measuring rod, scales, and a whip, the tools of careful judgment and punishment. The Greeks believed that too much happiness invited her attention, that those who boasted of their blessings called down her corrective wrath. In modern usage, a nemesis is the agent of one's downfall. It means an opponent or rival whom one cannot overcome, the inescapable agent of someone's downfall. He had faced many competitors, but only she proved to be his true nemesis. Anticipating his every move, use nemesis for an adversary who seems fated to bring about your defeat, as if the universe itself demands balance. Word 8. Tantalize. From Tantalus, a king in Greek mythology condemned to eternal punishment in Hades. His crime was stealing ambrosia and nectar from the gods and sharing divine secrets with mortals. His punishment was to stand in a pool of water beneath a fruit tree with low branches. Whenever he reached for the fruit, the branches raised beyond his grasp. Whenever he bent to drink, the water receded. He suffered eternal hunger and thirst with satisfaction forever just out of reach. To tantalize is to torment in the manner of Tantalus, to offer what can never be obtained. It means to tease or torment by presenting something desirable but keeping it out of reach. The aroma of fresh bread tantalized the hungry travelers, drifting from a bakery whose doors would not open for another hour. Reach for tantalize when something desirable is visible but unattainable, when wanting is sharpened by nearness to satisfaction. Word 9. Nectar. From the Greek nectar, the mythological drink of the gods that conferred immortality upon those who consumed it. Some scholars connect the word to neck meaning death and tar meaning overcoming, making nectar literally that which overcomes death. On Mount Olympus, the gods dined on ambrosia and drank nectar, served by Hebe or Ganymede, remaining forever young and powerful. No mortal was permitted to taste these divine substances. When we use nectar today for any delicious drink, Or for the sweet liquid flowers produced to attract bees, we invoke the beverage that separated gods from mortals. It means a sweet liquid produced by flowers, any delicious drink, the drink of the gods in Greek mythology. The nectar of the honeysuckle drew hummingbirds to the garden each morning, tiny visitors seeking sweetness. Use nectar for drinks or essences of exceptional sweetness and pleasure, borrowing the divine connotation for earthly delights. Word 10. Chaos. From the Greek chaos, the primordial void that existed before the creation of the universe. In Hesiod's Theogony, chaos was the first thing to exist, a yawning emptiness from which Gaia, the earth, and Eros, the force of love, emerged. The word derives from a root meaning to gape or yawn, describing the vast abyss before form and order. From chaos came darkness and night, and eventually the ordered cosmos we inhabit. The modern meaning of disorder or confusion developed later, reflecting what happens when order returns to its primordial state. Every moment of chaos carries an echo of the void before creation. It means complete disorder and confusion, the formless void before creation. The kitchen descended into chaos as 3 children attempted to help with dinner, flour covering every surface and the dog eating butter from the counter. Use chaos for situations where all order has dissolved, where the primal formlessness threatens to overwhelm structure and sense. Thank you for spending this time with Wordiphile. May these divine words enrich your vocabulary, and may you carry a piece of Olympus in your spirit.